Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. If you've never seen my face before, I'm the Miss Nicole Marie. Today we have a picking our flooring process for the renovation series. I realized right before editing this video that I didn't do an intro for this video, so this is pretty much what you get. I'm just pretty much going to edit this. But first off, we started with going to Lowe's, so I'm going to show you the entire process, how I picked out the flooring, and kind of the process that was going through my mind at the time, and what our final results were. This did take about 3 weeks to a month to actually just nail down a flooring. We weren't in like a super rush to get this picked out, so we wanted to make sure it was good at the right price. And we kind of went through a few different channels to figure out what type of flooring that we wanted as well. We did not end up going with what we had originally thought, so I will show you the entire process. And as always, if you want to follow me down below, subscribe down below, click the bell notification so you're notified of every time I post a brand new video. This is the first episode of the renovation series, so you're not missing out on anything yet, but I have plenty to come, so don't forget to click that bell notification. Also, if you want real-time updates, follow me on Instagram. You'll see these weeks before I actually post them on YouTube, because the process is going to be a long one. So if you want to follow me on there, I will be posting regularly on Instagram as well. So that is all linked down below for you. But without further ado, let's get straight on into the video. So first off, we went to Lowe's, and this is where we had originally wanted to get our flooring just to make it easy. They do install, and they just pretty much will help you from start to finish. So that is something that we wanted to look at. So we went to Lowe's. We had originally had in mind engineered hardwood, so we're looking at engineered hardwood section. But after talking to the sales associate, we realized that engineered hardwood is probably not the best option. One, we have high humidity here in Florida, and two, it's just not as durable as some of the other options out there. So the second option we went to after that was laminate, which we do have laminate up in our Michigan home. We're very familiar with that. So it is decently durable, has many different colors, slightly cheaper than engineered hardwood. So that was our second option. We went through a lot of different looks on that, but we also realized that luxury vinyl planks were an option as well. So these are extremely durable. They're a little bit more flexible. They're come a long way in the past few years, whereas they came out with like sheet vinyl or really thin. These were now a thicker material, and they had padding on the back attached, and they are extremely durable. So after doing a lot of research and watching a lot of videos on that, we ended up going with the luxury vinyl planks. Alright, so we are here in my kitchen. As you can tell, we are trying to figure out what color we want for the floors. I went over to Lowe's like you saw and went through all of the luxury vinyl planks that they had, wanting to see what they had. And I brought two different options home, so I'm going to show you what those look like. So these are the two options that I brought home. We have the Mohawk flooring right here, and this is called TB Island. And then this one I think is called the Charleston, and this is a very light gray color. As you can tell, they look very different, and I wanted to put them in the kitchen, see how the natural lighting went with them, how it kind of affected the colors in the flooring. Also, I wanted to see how they looked with the black appliances, since we are keeping the appliances. All of these are staying. So we wanted to see what each color looked like with the black appliances. The cabinets are going to be changing, so we're not worried about that at all. So after looking at these for a couple days, we're trying to figure out, I think we want an in-between color. So something pretty much in the middle of these two. This one we think is a little too light and too gray. This one is too brown and too dark. So we want a nice in-between, a little bit on the gray side compared to this one. And this one I think we need a little bit darker. So we are still trying to figure out what we want. I'm gonna go head back to Lowe's. I'm gonna lay all of these on the floor and find a good in-between color, and possibly also find a base cabinet color as well, because I think we want to do a gray for the base cabinets. So we need to figure out those two options today. I'm gonna bring you with me yet again. So let's go over to Lowe's. And that's what you see here, me putting down all the flooring on the floor of Lowe's just to see the colors and the differences of them on the floor. And then I would take the top 3 or 4 home and see what they look like. Now I did this about 3 or 4 times just to figure out what we liked and what we didn't like. We originally wanted to do more gray tones and get it a little bit more modern update. And then eventually we started leaning a little bit more to the brown tones, or trying to get a mixture of brown and gray. So after narrowing down the flooring color that we're looking at, we then needed to choose where to get it from. So we got our estimate back already from Lowe's, and we did not like the pricing of it. So we decided to look elsewhere and get a second estimate and see what we wanted to do, if it was comparable or cheaper or too expensive. So we went to Lumber Liquidators to find another estimate and another flooring and see what the pricing would be. And then we would compare which one we want to do and which one we're going to go with. Alright, so I'm here at Lumber Liquidators. We are doing a second quote because we didn't really like the one from Lowe's. So I'm over here, Lumber Liquidators. We're going to go in and see what they have. We already got an estimate, and they measured and everything. And we are picked out one online that we liked. I just want to see it in person before we make the final approval, and then we'll go from there. So let me show you the one we're looking at and the different selection that they have, and yeah, let's go inside. So looking at Lumber Liquidators, we found an option that we really liked, and we then had an estimate all settled down and measured our square footage of our house to see how much it would be, and they came in about $5,000 cheaper in the end, so we went with Lumber Liquidators. Alright, so we're here back at Lumber Liquidators. My parents are finally here, so we're gonna go in and basically order our flooring and pay the deposit on it so it gets here in time. And we're gonna ask a couple questions and stuff like that. But we have finally decided on the flooring. It's all set, and we're just getting ready to pay for it basically. So let's go in and get this finalized. Alright, that is it for this video, picking our flooring. As you see at the end, we finally made a decision on what we're going to be doing. I hope you guys really enjoyed this video. Stick around for more renovation series videos. We have to pick the paint color, we have to do cabinetry, we have to do vanities. So get ready, we're doing all of it. So don't forget to subscribe down below. Click that bell notification so you're notified of every time I post a brand new video so you're updated throughout this series. And as always, I will see you in a few days for my next one. Bye!